And it's a beautiful night for football here in Houston, Texas. Closing out a Friday Night Light spectacular here in the SFL for Week 2. It's the Houston Headhunters taking on the Mexico City Aztecs in another Tex-Mex division battle. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Houston, Texas, here in Jules Simeon Stadium. I'm Ethan Muslin alongside Nate Hall. Nate, this is a rivalry, tale as old as time, so to speak. And the last time these two met, they had another instant classic, and we're looking forward to another one here tonight.
Yeah, and a matchup that is as close as you can get. 17th meeting overall between these two franchises. The last 16 meetings dead even between these two. 8 wins by by each team in this series. The last meeting last season, Week 12 matchup. Last play of the game, Mexico City wins it on a pick 6. Can't get any closer than that. So, looking forward to another instant classic in this one. Let's get it going.
It's going to be a fantastic one. The one thing to keep in note, though, the last 10 matchups, 10 wins in a row for the home team. We'll see if that streak stays intact tonight. Mexico City to call the toss. They will get tails. And they will kick it away. They'll defer to the second half. That will give them the ball to start the third quarter. Mexico City, though, is playing in a bit of a somber time here today. Earlier today, Friday, July 15th, the SFL family lost one of its most treasured members. Mexico City champion quarterback, SFL analyst, and inaugural Hall of Fame class member Matt Wilson passed away today at the age of 41. He is the SFL's greatest quarterback of all time, with 48,680 yards, 354 touchdowns displayed on the field, and despite his physical ailments off of it, he has been an inspiration to everyone across the league. He is free now from the burdens of this world, but for now, and in the league, his legacy will live forever. Thanks, Matt. And thank you for joining us in that moment of silence. We're going to kick things off in just a second. Houston to kick it away, to get the ball to start the first half. We are expecting a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go from Houston. Ball will be taken at about the 1. Up to the 20. Cuts to the left side to the 25. Stays on his feet up to the 30. That is where Houston will pick it up. Great run on that play by Greg Corky. Set up the Houston offense for the first time today, being led by the quarterback, Mr. Dave Burr.
Yeah, Dave Burr here in his 3rd season with the Houston Headhunters now. Last week led this team to a win over the San Diego squad, so we'll have to see how he comes out today in the Week 2.
Going to throw here on first down. Pass to the left side is completed. Stay on his feet. Managed to push ahead. Get a few more yards to boot. Get it up to the 36-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. That's GP Wells, the recent transfer from Sioux Falls, making the first catch.
And a good first catch there. Good throw, good catch over by the sidelines. Good first down play. Nice way to move the ball. Second and medium coming up. Let's see if they get the ball here to GP Wells.
They're going to set up with 3 tight ends in an I formation. They will hand off to Wells. Goes left. Penalty marker on the play. It's going to go for no gain, but we'll have to see what this call is.
Maybe a holding call. Let's see what it is. Ooh, clipping.
Oh, it's a clipping call on the offense. Called there onto number 78. That's the lineman. Guard Derek Harper getting tagged for a 15-yard no-no. That while they push the ball back, we'll introduce the rest of the Houston offense. Dave Burr is the quarterback. GP Wells from Sioux Falls, the halfback. John McCool, draftee from Lincoln, the fullback. Isaiah King IV, Mike St. Green, DR Sim, and Greg Corky are wide receivers. Rookie Mo Jones from Lexington and Talon Steele from Jacksonville fill out the tight ends. On 1st and 15, the run here from DP Wells, and there he goes! 40, 35, 30, they won't catch him! Touchdown, Houston!
It didn't matter. They got pushed back because of the penalty. GP Wells got blocks off that left-hand side, followed his blockers all the way down that sideline, and went to the house. 6 points. House call. Early in this first drive, Houston.
An incredible run from GP Wells, and you saw there he got plenty of blocks, and you see Dexter Jackson trying his best to catch up, but there was no chance on that one. That run goes 79 yards for the touchdown. 2 plays, and already Houston is up 6-0 with the extra point pending. This will be kicked in by 3-season veteran Sonny J. He's been with Houston his whole career. Kick is on the way, and it is good. It's already a 7-0 advantage for the Headhunters. Mexico City hasn't even gotten the ball yet.
Hey, here's a stat for you. All of last game against San Diego, GP Wells, 21 attempts, 84 yards, and a touchdown. This game, 1 attempt, 79 yards, and a touchdown. Hey, he's only 5 yards away from matching last week's stats.
He's already very well ahead of the game right now. Sonny J to kick this ball away. It'll be returned deep in the end zone. We'll bring it up to the 10, the 20. Jeffrey Daggs, the recent Hall of Fame inductee, going to bring it up to the 23-yard line. He had that game-winning kick return touchdown in overtime last week. Almost about started it again, but we'll start with the greatest of all time, Matt Wilson, under center for Mexico City.
Yeah, Matt Wilson coming out in this drive in his career, leading in completions, attempts, yards, and touchdowns. And not to be amiss to mention, also 10th all-time in the SFL in QBR as well at 91.9.
Pass to the left side is complete to Jacob McCall. That's going to be good for about 9.5. Going to bring up 2nd down and inches. We'll introduce the rest of the Mexico City offense. We talked about Matt Wilson under center. Phoenix Jones and Ray Bentley are the 2 halfbacks. Jason Bartley, Nick Lockett, and rookie Terrell Cooper, alongside Jacob McCall, are the wide receivers. Bill Henry and Mike Daggs fill out the tight end spots. 2nd down and inches. Pro set, heavy set. Fakes the handoff. Wilson takes it himself and gets the first down with a few yards to boot.
That was a blown-up play that worked out perfectly for Matt Wilson because he was looking to hand that ball off to the halfback, Phoenix Jones, but the defense for Houston blew that play up in the backfield. Heads-up play by Matt Wilson, the Browns bomber, to just run that up the middle for a first down and a new set of downs for the Browns bomber in Mexico City.
Now they'll hand off to Phoenix Jones up the middle, going to get about 5 more yards, brings it up to the 41. There's a tackle on that play. This number 21, Angel Maldonado, making that play. That'll introduce us to the defense of Houston. On the line, Alex Perez, recent Gladiator Tom Tanner, and recent Corsair Butch Menor, along with KT Slater on the line. Jason Peace, the rookie of Albuquerque, with Keenan Samuels and Zed Markoff at linebacker. Corners are Angel Maldonado, Kai Cash, Dedrick Law, and Corey Menor. As that run from Phoenix Jones is going to go for a first down, takes up to the 49. On the free safety is Isabella Blackwell from San Diego, and the strong safety is Josh Rowe.
It looked for Phoenix Jones to get the ball early and often in this game. Last game they played against Jacksonville week 1. He had 22 attempts for 105 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's already getting warmed up in this drive. Right there, proving that he can just bowl people over at will almost, getting another first down for the squad.
Going to kick into the heavy eye for 1st and 10. Wilson throws left. Pass completed to Phoenix Jones. Shakes one tackle. Cannot shake the front attack. And he's going to get brought down inside Houston territory. Isabella Blackwell helping to make that play. It'll be a gain of 3.
Isabella Blackwell coming over from the San Diego Mavericks, now in her first season with Houston, making sure that Phoenix Jones doesn't get past her over there along that sidelines on that flat route. Good job by her to contain on that flat pattern.
2 tight ends set for Wilson. He's going to have 2 receivers with Phoenix in the back. He'll step back to throw. Short pass down the middle. Pass is completed. Jacob McCall going to get a couple more yards. He's over the double-digit mark for the day on yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, and again, McCall led the team last week in yards, 81 yards for the team last week in their win. One of the top receivers for this offense.
3rd down and 5. 3 receivers, 2 to the right. Nickel pack for Houston. They'll hand off to Phoenix Jones up the middle. Spin move, gets the first down. Tried to push for a few more, but he'll get inside the 40. Great tackle there. Excuse me, that's Ray Bentley, the second running back making the run. He gets the first down.
Yeah, Ray Bentley got the handoff, does a little nifty spin move to get away from the first tackler, and gets past a couple more would-be tacklers before he gets a first down now in Houston territory.
Great job on the run game. Now both running backs getting a little bit of love. Got Wilson here in the shotgun, 3 wide and a tight end. Low snap, gonna throw to the left. Pass will be caught, and that is Ray Bentley getting the reception before he runs out of bounds at the 34 for a 4-yard gain.
And that's one thing they love to do with Ray Bentley. They love to swing him wide, as well as Phoenix Jones. They love to get both these guys involved in their flat route games, as well as their run games. So look to them to go to that route early and often in this one.
Heavy eye for 2nd and 6. 6 on the line for Houston, and Phoenix Jones gets wrapped up. They'll call that a loss of 1 on the play. And a big stop from both Tom Tanner and KT Slater. Is going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Tom Tanner now in his first season with Houston, coming over from St. Louis before they made the move up to Motor City, making his presence felt on this drive.
3rd down and 6 now. Wilson will have 3 bunts to the right. Takes the handoff. Pressure coming. Throws incomplete. Keenan Samuels was in front of that one, but you saw there one defender on the line, unprotected, put a little too much pressure on Matt.
Yeah, that was a dangerous throw by Matt Wilson, throwing it right there where the coverage was. Keenan Samuels got a pass deflection to his stats now. Last week only had 6 tackles and a tackle for loss, bringing up a Cole Varner field goal attempt from 51 yards.
Yeah, this will be about 51 yards for the 10-season vet. Here we go. Kick up on the way. It is good from 51. The 10-season vet. He spent all his time here in Mexico City, and he puts 3 on the board for the Aztecs.
And this guy is about as automatic as you can get as a kicker from Mexico City. He hit 2 for 2, and his longest last week was 52 yards. So he did hit a long of 52 last week. This one's 51. He's about as automatic as you can get from long distance. He nailed it right there.
He is number 1 all time in field goals made and field goals attempted. A career total of 256 out of 273. Another GOAT to add to the pen of Mexico City, as Houston's going to bring this out to the 23-yard line. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game all into one. Team strategies are executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, you can visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. We're going to throw on 1st down. Blows it into coverage, but it's caught for the first. What a catch, and it's DR Sim making a huge play.
DR Sim, leading receiver for this offense, bar none for this offense for Houston. Dave Berger squeezing that ball right in between Jeffrey Daggs and Gerard Brody right there, and leaving that ball right where only DR Sim could get it. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Gain of 13 on that play. It was thrown into effectively triple coverage, quadruple coverage, if you want to count the referee. 1st and 10, 3 wide in the pro set. Burr to throw left side. Pass completed for a gain of 4. Running out of bounds is DR Sim again for his 2nd catch of the day.
And Mexico City's defense cannot let Houston's passing game get going, because if they do and they let Dave Berg get into a rhythm, it could spell deadly consequences for this Mexico City defense if they get going early.
Gonna go to Twins right, one tight end left. Burr in the pistol set. Gonna throw, quick pass down the middle, complete for the first down, and again it's DR Sim making the catch. Fantastic job.
Yeah, DR Sim is eating up right now. 3 in a row, I think, now for his receiving on this drive alone.
Going into the heavy set here for the run. And GP Wells is not going to go anywhere. That's Ben Charbs making the tackle for Mexico City. This will give us time to introduce the Mexico City defense. We haven't had a chance to do that in a while. Ziggy Blaylock, Skylar Kingsley, Bernard Patterson, and Dan Tritz are on the line. Linebackers are Dexter Jackson, John Fowler from Madison, and Ronnie Watson. Braylon King Moore from San Jose, Gerard Brody, Liam Ryan, and Jermaine Manifield are the corners. And that pass goes incomplete. Free safety is Jeffrey Daggs, the recent Hall of Fame inductee, and the strong safety is Ben Charbs. So now 3rd down and 10 for Houston. They're kind of stalling out just inside Mexico City territory.
Burr was looking for Mo Jones out of that tight end slot on the right on a short out pattern, just couldn't find him there on that pattern.
They'll go 5 wide in the shotgun for 3rd and 10. Dime pack for Mexico City. Good snap. Burr to throw deep to the right side. It's intercepted! Picked away by Jermaine Menefield. Mexico City gets the ball back at the 26.
What a one-handed sky jump by Jermaine Menefield off by that sideline. Burr was looking over there for Mike St. Green on that post pattern, and Menefield was having none of it. One-handed pick and gets the ball right back to Mexico City. Let's see what the Bronze Bomber has left his sleeve as they come out in a 4-wide package.
The old Chuck Woolery, I like to call it, 2-2. Phoenix Jones in the backfield. Throw down the middle. Pass completed. It did to the Mexico City 44. Jason Bartley getting his first catch of the day.
Bartley, good reception over there. That was just a go pattern on that out of the slot, I believe. Just right up the field, and no defender was there to stop it. Good completion on that play. Nice first down right there. Only 11 yards away now is Bartley of 2,500 on his career.
Fantastic milestone to hit if he can get it. 3 wide to the bump to the right side for Wilson on first down. Pressure coming. Throws it and gets the catch. You know what? A catch from Mike Daggs, the tight end. Gets it to the 47 of Houston for a gain of 9.
Who was that jumped on that route and just whiffed? I believe that might have been Keenan Samuels, but just cut in front of that route and just whiffed on it. Luckily, it found Daggs for a nice 9.5-yard gain on the reception.
Heavy set here for 2nd and 1 is going to be caught in the back of the line. Tackle made by Tom Tanner. That'll be a loss of 2. Take it back to midfield for 3rd and 3.
Got nothing doing on that one. Keenan Samuels making amends for his missed interception attempt by getting a nice 2-yard tackle for loss on the run right there for a 3rd and 3 coming up here.
Going into the heavy pro set. Standard 43 for Houston. Handoff left side. Phoenix Jones caught at the line of scrimmage. Brought down. That's number 29, Josh Rowe, making the tackle, saving the first down. And it'll be Houston football following the punt.
Typically, we're used to seeing Josh Rowe making defensive plays in the passing game, making interceptions and pick sixes in that secondary. But this time he comes up along that line of scrimmage and gets a nice stop to not allow that first down.
George Amy with a bit of a low punt, going to be taken at the 18. Nice little run up the middle. Return action there for Greg Corky to bring it up to the 30-yard line. Houston doing a great job after that interception, holding the line after Mexico City crossed over. And now they got the ball back in pretty good field position.
Yeah, and a nifty little sidestep there by Greg Corky to get better field position on this next drive. Getting a better return on that punt because of that sidestep.
Burn the pistol, 3 wide, 2 to the left. Takes the snap, has some time, gonna throw it out to Wells. It's caught behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 4 on the play when Ben Charbs making the tackle for loss. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, he might have been better off just running towards the sidelines and at least trying to gain a couple of the yards back instead of running sideways. Unfortunate for the offense there. It's going to lose 4 yards on the play and bring out 2nd and long.
Again from the shotgun, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Little pass down the middle, incomplete. Burr had to throw it into a little bit of coverage there. But it's knocked away down by Dexter Jackson, and that'll bring up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, Dexter Jackson with tight coverage over the middle right there on that pass attempt by Burr. Bring up a 30 and long, as you stated. Got to look to avoid the 3 and out right here. This would be huge for Mexico City if they can get it.
We're going to go under center with 5 wide, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Dime pack for Mexico City. Burr stepping back. Plenty of time in the pocket. Here comes the pressure, but he cuts it away just in time. Oh, man. That was a big, big rush from Ziggy Blaylock. Nearly got the sack, but Burr managed to throw that ball away just in time.
Yeah, Burr almost held that ball for too long because Blaylock, the round 1 16th pick overall out of Ottawa, was barreling down on Burr in that backfield. A millisecond much longer of holding on to that ball, and he would have been down for the sack.
High snap for Ron Foster. He'll punt this away. Be taken up to the 37. And a couple of more yards there for Jeffrey Daggs. He'll bring it up to the 40, and some pretty good field position for the Aztecs. No harm, no foul after losing out on the interception, but they're slowly winning the battle of field position.
They're slowly winning the battle of field position. I believe they stalled out around midfield last drive, so they're only losing 10 yards basically from the start of end of last drive to the start of this drive, so not too bad.
3 bunch to the right for Wilson under center. Here comes some pressure. Throws left. Pass is completed. That's Ray Bentley going to get a couple of yards. Get brought down at the 42. That is a 43-49 combo there. That's Keenan Samuels and Corey Menner making the play.
And that is a combo that you want to try to stay away from because that's a lot of meat barreling down on you and sandwiching you where you don't want to be sandwiched.
Now you're making me hungry. 2nd down and 8 for Wilson. Under pressure, and he's going to get sacked!
Oh, no.
Big sack from number 94, Tom Tanner. That's his first tackle for loss of the day.
Tom Tanner came barreling through from his defensive end spot, just right around the tackle. Oh, no. He just faked out that tackle. He looked like he was going to go outside and just faked inside. And that tackle didn't know where he was going. And by the time he figured it out, he was already past him. And Wilson just had no chance.
Yeah, that was KT Matthews, the tackle, getting absolutely deked on that play. So that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Mexico City falling back a little bit, but they're not far behind Houston. The Headhunters lead at 7-3. You're watching the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music on YouTube. Back here in Houston, Texans at Jules Simeon Stadium. Start of the second quarter here. Ethan Muslin, Nate Hall on the call tonight. Wilson from the shotgun on 3rd down. Going to heave one down the middle. It's intercepted! No. Oh, what an incredible pick. And that's number 29, Josh Rowe. You had to know he was going to get an interception one of these days.
They were looking for Nick Lockett on that deep inside post pattern across the middle. And just great coverage across the middle right there. And as you stated, just great coverage by Houston secondary and picked off. Gives the ball right back to this Houston offense. Just untimely error there by Matt Wilson.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate. That is interception number 18 in Josh Rowe's career. This pass to the right side is completed. GP Wells will get a couple of yards on that play before he gets taken down by Menefield. It'll be a gain of 3.
It looked like GP Wells was, boy, he just didn't have it. Looked like he didn't have anywhere to go after he caught that one because he looked like he was going to go down right after he caught it, but somehow got around the tackler until he got past him a little bit, about 3 yards past the line of scrimmage.
They'll have 3 bunts to the left on second down. Hand off to Wells, right side. Going to get taken up right at the line. Ben Sharps making the play. Nice job for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And a good job by Ben Charbs not allowing that spin move by GP Wells to fake him out. He stuck with it, stuck with that spin move, and brought him down for no gain on that play.
We're going to have 3 to the right, 1 to the left on 3rd and 7. Quick step, throws left, pass complete to Wells. Going to get up to the 45, not going to get the first down. Knocked over by Ronnie Watson. So that'll be another 3 and out for the Headhunters.
Despite the mistakes the offense has made from Mexico City, this defense has stepped it up so far in this quarter and in a couple minutes so far in this game. Not allowing, aside from that big run by GP Wells in the first quarter, not allowing any big plays. So good job by this Mexico City defense.
That will force the punt for Houston. Ron Foster to kick it away. Be taken at about the 24-yard line. And Jeff Daggs will get a couple of yards to boot. And that'll set up Mexico City at the 28-yard line. The SFL is partnered with Rare Drop and Rare Drop Sports to advance live events and distribution. Live and in-person championship weekends, rookie drafts, and community events are in the works. Visit raredrop.co for more info on what the company does in the gaming community, and follow Rare Drop Sports on Twitch at twitch.tv/rdsports. Wilson in a heavy pro set. He's changing up the play here. Noticing some pressure on the line. He'll go for the throw. Left side, pass caught there from Bill Henry. Get a few more yards to gain. Gets up to the 31. It's a gain of 3.
Just nowhere to go, though, from Bill Henry after he made that catch. Just good coverage by that linebacker for Houston, not allowing Henry to get past him for only a 3-yard gain on that play.
For 2nd down and 7, they'll have 3 bunch to the left, 1 to the right. Looks like it's a dime pack for Mexico City. Almost got the early jump. Nearly got penalized there, but just in a bit of an adjustment. Handoff. Goes to the left for Ray Bentley. Not going anywhere there for a loss of 2. Oh, Houston starting to show their teeth a little bit. That was number 25 of the Headhunters. Excuse me, 43. That's Corey Menner making the play. I can see numbers. It's going to be a 3rd down and 9 in the Woolery, 2 and 2. Wilson, quick step, throws down the middle. On the one-handed catch, it's going to be short of the first down. Jason Peace making the play.
Yeah, one-handed catch there. By number 19, Terrell Cooper, the rookie out of San Jose, but unfortunate for him, he couldn't get that ball across the first down marker to bring up 4th and inches.
So another 3 and out situation, unfortunately, for Mexico City.
Oh yeah, punter, I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
This will be a punt away for George Amy. A little bit of pressure, but he'll kick it away to the 27. And not much for Corky to go on there. He'll get up to the 31 to set it up for the Headhunters. The SFL produces over 400 live events each year, but don't miss community content creators and their creations. Catch SFL Nights with AJ Stryker, Say It With Your Chest, Netma, and more, covering Season 19 and beyond. If you want to check out archived versions of our shows, visit simulationfl.net and click the logo of your favorite form of SFL entertainment on our homepage. Bird throwing on the pump fake for 1st down. Whoa! Nearly got it away, and it's incomplete. Looks like a little coverage there from Ben Charbs.
Yeah, Ben Charbs was able to undercut that throw, and a good thing he did because it looked like, that was DR Sims behind Charbs on that route, and had he caught that, that would have been a huge 1st down on that play. So good job by Charbs on the coverage.
Great job cutting in on that play, getting the deflection.
Let's go.
And the setup 2nd down and 10. Ben Sharp's closing in on, if I'm looking at my math correctly, he's almost at 25 deflections in his career, so he's not doing too shabby. Pistol with Twins right on 2nd and 10. Pass completed up the middle for DR Sim. He gets it into Mexico City territory. It's a first down at the 48.
Yeah, and how did Mexico City's defense let DR Sim get that wide open across the middle? Looked like just really soft coverage back there by I believe that was the Hall of Famer right there. That was Jeffrey Daggs back there on the coverage over the middle, just playing zone back there on DR Sim. But yeah, allowing DR Sim to get in front of him right there on that reception and getting the big first down catch.
Bird with the big step drop on first down. Wide open play, and there they go. Touchdown, Houston. Mike St. Green.
Can you say blown coverage? Where was the defense on that route? My goodness, Burr had all the time in the world to throw that ball. Not only that, he saw that one wide open the entire time. Mike St. Green saw the blown coverage by 26 Minifield on that right-hand side and took advantage of it, and Mike St. Green turns on the afterburners, did the rest, 6 points, and to the house.
Yeah, that looked like that might have been, I think you're absolutely right, might have been some blown coverage, might have been zone coverage, and so there was some miscommunication there from either Minifield or some other Aztec as this kick is up and through. They'll make it a 14-3 ball game with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Mexico City's going to have to respond with a touchdown of their own. They're going to have to hit the end zone if they want to keep this close.
Absolutely, and we've talked about it. This series has been close throughout the seasons for this series, and last season was no different. So we're definitely looking to see Mexico City make this a close one as this game progresses.
Yeah, the last time we had a double-digit victory for either side was back in season 13 when Houston defeated Mexico City 47-20 in the week 12. That's all the way back in September 2019. That's the last double-digit victory from either squad, as Mexico City will set up on the 28-yard line. They're going to have to try to get something big here on this drive. Heavy I formation for 1st and 10. Wilson hands it off up the middle for Phoenix Jones. Going to get some room. Cannot escape the defense. It'll be a gain of 7. They're going to bring it up to the 35.
Despite we say only 7 yards, however, that is one of his best runs we've seen in quite a while. He did have a big open hole right up the middle right there, up through that middle of that offensive line. And just a great run. Best run we've seen, like I said, in quite a while by Phoenix Jones.
Heavy set again for 2nd down and 3. Handing off to Jones. Left side. Has a block but can't find the right route. It goes nowhere to the 35. Big stop from Corey Menard. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 and a big play coming up now for Mexico City's offense. They need this first down in the worst way right here.
Just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half with 3 wide receivers. They hand it off up the middle, and a big first down conversion from Ray Bentley. The second running back pushes it through.
Ray Bentley, all 5'11", 205 of them, just pushed through that hole right up the middle, getting all 3 of those yards that he needed to move the sticks, and needed every inch of it in order to do so. And just a huge first down right there for this offense.
3 wide and 1 tight. Fake the handoff. Wilson to throw. Under pressure. Cannot get away. It's a loss of 7 on the play. He gets taken down at the 31-yard line, and it's Alex Perez with the sack.
Alex Perez, 6'5", 265. All 6 seasons with this Houston squad. He made the move from the high. Well, he didn't make the move. He just made the switch to names. But he's been with Houston the entire career and making life difficult there for Matt Wilson.
Yeah, he was an all-star in the last season, proving his point there as the pass here on 2nd down is complete. It's caught by Mike Daggs. Going to bring it up to the 43 of Mexico City for a 3rd and medium.
And Mike Daggs now. Let's see what that puts him here. I believe. Well, he's still a little bit further away from that, but he's closing in on that milestone, but not quite yet. We'll keep an eye on that as the game progresses, but they definitely need this 3rd and 5 coming up here to get this first down.
Yeah, we're kind of keeping an eye on Mike Daggs. He's prior to the last game, he was 39 yards away from 7,500 receiving yards. Wilson's going to throw on 3rd down. It's going to be short of the first, caught by Jason Bartley, but another big play from Corey Menner to stop the first down gain.
Yeah, and they're on this side of the 50, and it being 4th and inches and down by 11. Do you go for it here? They do have the offense on the field.
They have a power eye set. They look like they might try to go for it. See if they snap the ball within a few seconds. Play clock down to 10. They're trying to go for the hard count. Play clock down to 5. No jump. And that will be a timeout from Mexico City. They tried to get the free 5. Nothing doing there. So they'll kick it away.
Let's see if the punter, George Amy, can pin Houston deep in their own territory here on this next punt. I don't know. I'd like to see Ramos let Ray Bentley loose and try to get another first down. He got to 30 yards, 3 yards earlier to get a first down on 3rd down, but decided to punt it here on 4th.
Yeah, so it looks like it'll be George Amy kicking it away. Gonna try for about a 50-yard punt to pin it down. Nearly got blocked, but it's away.
That was
Gonna
close.
take a nice bounce at the 14, and Corky will get it to about the 16-yard line. So good punt on the play. Not much of a net, but puts Houston in some tough field position to start this next drive.
It's tough field position inside their own 20. Mexico City's defense has been, they've been doing good. They've been doing all right for themselves, barring the couple of drives, the last drive recently, but they just need another stop here.
They go on 1st and 10.
Well,
Burr steps up, gonna throw, and it's completed over the defense. What a catch there for number 19, Mike St. Green.
And that's the second time we've seen Jeffrey Daggs get beat over the middle. First time it was DR Sim over that middle pattern. This time Mike St. Green over that deep post pattern. Actually, so Jermaine Minifield might have been behind him there, and then Jeffrey Daggs might have been playing backup back there in the zone. Just neither one of them able to get there to stop that pass from getting over the middle to St. Green.
Yeah, it looked like Benefield was playing the man coverage. Daggs was playing the zone. Handoff for Wells on the right side for first down. Going to get up to midfield for a yard. And that'll be a 2nd and 9 with just a hair over 3 minutes to go in the first half.
And that poor field position didn't prove too costly for Houston. 2 plays on the drive, and they're already up to midfield. So a great couple of plays for Houston, and they're already in business.
They're going to go in 3 wide on the pistol set for 2nd down and 9. Burr with a little pressure. Throws. Pass deflected and incomplete. Jared Brody got his hands on it. Almost went for the pick. If he had that, he would have been gone.
Yeah, that had pick 6 written all over it. Gerard Brody is going to be kicking himself for that one because, as you said, had he held on to that one, I think he had eyes for the end zone before he was able to haul that one in. Otherwise, he'd be still running right now.
So now 3rd down and 9. Dime package versus 5 wide. 3 right, 2 left. Burr going to throw. Down the right. Deflected, and it's intercepted! Jeffrey Daggs with the pick puts it across midfield down to the Houston 48.
Jeffrey Daggs makes amends for his 2 blown-up plays across the middle. Gets a tip ball right there over the middle this time and picks it off. He had a pick last week along with his 2 pick 6s and gets another second pick here in this game. 2 picks, 2 kick 6s already in this young season for this newly inducted Hall of Famer.
That puts him to interception number 73 for his career. Still 3rd all time is the run here for Bentley. He's going to get about 2 yards. Brings it up to the 47. Clock winding down now with 2.5 to go here in the first half. Mexico City really wants to get in the end zone in this drive.
Yeah, they really need a score right here before halftime. Get this game within one score before the halftime break.
Wilson to throw on second down, right side, pass complete to Phoenix.
There you go.
Stays on his feet, gets to the 40. Going to be down for a 3rd and 2, and I think Mexico City will be content to let this clock run down. They've only got 2 timeouts. They had to burn that one when they couldn't get the jump, and that will take us all the way down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in Houston, Texas. Mexico City driving at Houston's 40. They trail the Headhunters 14-3. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on YouTube.
Really quick, going back to that previous play right there by Phoenix Jones. That's the kind of Phoenix Jones we're used to seeing, pushing people over, getting that extra 2 or 3 yards.
Going into the power set for 3rd and 2 here with 2 minutes to go in Houston. Phoenix Jones caught in the backfield. Nothing doing on that play. Number 94, Tom Tanner. That's his 2nd tackle for loss.
And you hate to see it right when they have a good positive play of 7 yards to Phoenix Jones. They go right back 2 yards on the tackle for loss by Tom Tanner, and they have to punt again.
So George Amy will punt this ball away. With any luck, they might be able to pin Houston down inside the 5 and go for a coffin kick. Kind of like this call. Let the clock run down. Force Houston to play a little clock game. There's the corner kick from Amy. Fair catch will be called at the 12. Good call there from Corky to hold on to it. And Houston will start up at their own 12 with 1:14 to go.
Yeah, and Mexico City didn't get that score that they were looking for. Now they got to play good defense to not allow Houston to extend the lead, because that would be really, it would hurt a lot for Mexico City to allow Houston to extend this lead right before halftime.
Mexico City still has 2 timeouts, but they're really going to need to put a 3-and-out here in Houston's red zone. Handoff Wells, left side.
Oh, look out!
First
Look
down.
out!
Trying to beat Jeffrey Daggs.
There
He's
he
got him
goes.
off.
He's
and there he
gone.
goes. He's going to be gone. Jermaine Menafield trying to make the chase, but it won't get him. Touchdown, Houston. G.P. Wells with his 2nd big touchdown run.
And you said it, 2nd big touchdown run for G.P. Wells. There was a broken tackle on that left side by Jeffrey Daggs. He couldn't get him down right there at the 30-yard line. He couldn't get him down. And after that, it was just a foot race on that left sideline between him and Jermaine Menafield. Menafield couldn't get him. He turned on the afterburners, 6 more points, and Houston, right before half, extends this lead to 3 scores.
Makes it a 3-score lead for the Headhunters. That was an 88-yard run from G.P. Wells, who has 168 yards on 5 attempts. He's been having himself a beautiful day on the ground as the kick is up and good for Sonny J. It's going to make it a 21-3 game. Just a hair over a minute to go. Now, Mexico City going to have to play a little hustle here on this drive. They'll probably hold the ball for the last minute.
Yeah, they're gonna. Well, I would assume they're gonna try to score as quickly as possible to bring this to back within 2 scores.
Bring it back within 2, and they do get the ball to start the second half. So a score plus getting the ball back to start the half would be beneficial. Jeffrey Daggs trying to push ahead. He'll get to the 26. Get some decent field position to start the drive, and they'll have just a hair under 60 seconds to do it.
Let's see what the Bronze Bomber can do here on this drive. Got to get something going on this drive before halftime. It's a must.
Absolutely right on that. 3 wide receivers, 1 in the back for Mexico City on first down. Wilson taking the handoff, gonna heave one down the middle. Pass is caught, wide open. Mike Daggs to the 20, down to the 13-yard line, and Mexico City takes a timeout.
And on this night, on that play, Mike Daggs hits the 7,500-yard mark on that long completion. Congrats to Mike Daggs, and congrats to the Bronze Bomber to get that ball to him all the way down inside the 15-yard line. 7,500 yards plus some on your career.
Congratulations, Mike Daggs, on that achievement. The next stop is 5 figures, but that's going to be a few seasons away before we hit that mark anytime soon. But now, Mexico City in business. 1st and 10 at the Houston 13 after that huge play. Wilson's going to have 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end flex to the left. He'll step back, throws, left side, pass caught, and no, it didn't get out of bounds. They'll have to run the clock. Jacob McCall making the catch down to the 5.
Throw it to the tight end right here. Tight end right here. Better
Let's
way.
See it. Wilson throwing, left side, caught to Bentley. It's out of bounds for a loss on the play. Actually, I think they might have ruled it an incompletion. Might not have held on to that ball as he was going out of bounds. Stops the clock with 31 seconds. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, so 3rd and 2. You still have, I believe they've got a timeout or 2 left before halftime. The field is wide open for you. You got your tight end out there, right there on the right-hand side. Just run him up the middle. The middle of the field is wide open. Run him to the end zone and throw it.
Wilson taking the handoff under pressure. He's going to get brought down. Bushmener making the sack. And that'll be the final timeout for Mexico City.
And they're going to go trot out Cole Varner right here for the field goal attempt. What a just a heart-wrenching way to end the drive after that big completion right there by Matt Wilson to Daggs. Big play for this Houston defense.
Big stop for the Houston defense, but the positive for Mexico City is they will still get points. It'll be a 28-yard attempt. It's up and good. 24 seconds left to go in the half. It's now 21-6 in favor of Houston. That's a 15-point lead.
And absolutely, and good job getting the points by Cole Varner, and not to be overlooked. I do believe Mexico City does get the ball, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they do. They do get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, so they do get the ball to start the second half, and they do have a chance to double dip here at the end of this half and the beginning of the next half.
And if they get a successful double dip, we might see them go for 2 to get to within 8. And the kick here is on its way down inside the goal line, brought out to the 19. So Houston will have about 1 or 2 more plays, depending on how they run things out here before we go into the tunnel.
Well, you said to go for 2, they would be within 8. They all they would need is an extra point to be within 8. So they still have plenty of time and opportunity to get the job done.
That's okay. I know my math. Next week I'll work on shapes.
It's all good.
Shotgun for Dave Burr with 3 wide. Gonna throw down the middle is complete. And Houston's going hurry up here. I'm not sure why they'd want to do that. They got the time on their side, but maybe they want to get a couple more points to boot. From the shotgun, runs another play. Burr throws to the left. Pass caught and out of bounds. DR Sim gets it to the 47. It's a gain of 8. 3 seconds left on the clock. I think we're going to see ourselves a Hail Mary here.
I do believe you're right. And what a job by Burr of not allowing this clock to run out and getting the ball right up to almost midfield, only 3 yards shy of it, and trying to get points of their own before the half. And yeah, they're well within, I believe they're well within tracking distance of a Hail Mary attempt, and they are going to come out in that formation.
They are in the Hail Mary set, 7 in the backfield for Mexico City. This will be the last play of the first half. Bit of a low snap, pressure, a little bit of pressure on the right side.
There it is.
He threw it, incomplete. Nice coverage there from Ziggy Blaylock, putting the hurt on Dave Burr.
Man, lucky that wasn't called a fumble right there.
Absolutely, because that could have been massive chaos. Could have led to another Aztec score. But right now, at the end of the half, it is 21-6 in favor of Houston. Houston about lapping Mexico City on offense, but now that Mexico City's kind of getting things going, I think we might see a turnaround here in the second half.
Yeah, Matt Wilson's not been having a bad day overall. Only 3 incomplete passes overall, 81% throwing, 13 of 16 for 147 yards, 61 of those, on that long completion of Mike Daggs on that last drive. 82 receiving yards for Mike Daggs overall. A QBR for Wilson of 78.9, and that's only because that one interception he threw earlier in the half. So overall, not a bad game by Wilson. The running game, though, has been lacking for Mexico City. They really got to get that going if they want to bring this game closer in the second half.
Yeah, the running game has been dominated by GP Wells. 5 runs for 168 yards. He's averaging 33.6. Now, granted, that is because of 2 massive runs that resulted in touchdowns. And that's kind of been the big thing. Houston has prospered from the big plays. You see here, this is the one from Mike St. Green. That's a 48-yard touchdown pass. That's one of the reasons they are up on the board and up ahead so quickly, because they have prospered from those big results.
Yeah, and you
that
see
interception from Jeffrey Daggs.
Yeah, you see it right there on that interception. The play that we were looking for after Daggs got beat deep on those 2 plays earlier in the half. He made amends for it on that interception. You see it right there, though. You were talking about the big half that GP Wells had on the ground. That's the second of 2 long touchdown runs by GP Wells. And we'll have to see if that kind of running continues for GP Wells in the second half, because it can spell doom for this Mexico City team all around if he does get another half like that.
Yeah, comparing the 2 quarterbacks, Dave Burr, even though he has the touchdown, he has the 2 picks, and only has a QBR of 63.8 compared to Wilson's 78.9. So Wilson has been the better passer. It just hasn't shown up on the scoreboard just as of yet. They are still only down by 15 points. It's still a 2-score deficit. Anything can happen here in the SFL, as we have seen time and time again. And I'm sure Mexico City will definitely manage something out. As the ball is up on the tee, Sonny J to kick this away. Here we go. Mexico City is starting off from their own goal line. Jeffrey Daggs running up to the 20. Goes to the left side. Going to get up to the 23-yard line. And that'll be a decent start for the Mexico City offense, who will look to make a little bit of a comeback here in this second half.
Yeah, and somewhere Jeffrey Daggs is watching this game going, come on, give me a run back for a touchdown. I had 2 last week. Just let me get 1 this week to help my team out.
Wilson's going to have a big pro set here for 1st and 10. Gonna throw. Pressure coming all around him. Took too long. And it's a loss of 4 on the play. It's another half sack for Tom Tanner.
Yeah, and Matt, that's one thing that's been trouble for Matt Wilson tonight is the sacks that this offensive line has allowed. Matt Wilson has just not been getting enough time to get the ball away to his receivers, and this Houston defensive line has been taking advantage of it all night long. Now a total of 4 sacks on the night.
Phoenix Jones on the screen pass, gets some yards back and then some. It's a gain of 10. Gonna bring it up to the 29-yard line. A nice 3rd and short set coming up.
Yeah, 3rd and short, and an early test for this Mexico City offense. They need maybe a nice swing pass out to Ray Bentley here or Phoenix Jones.
Wilson to throw. Gonna go left side. Pass complete. Brought down. That's Mike Daggs getting the reception. That is reception number 528. That passes Jean Busco for 41st all-time in receptions.
And another achievement from Mike Daggs. Why not? On a nice little nifty out route from this tight end spot for him to get that 1st down. Great play right there.
Pro set for 1st and 10. Wilson has some pressure from the right. Gonna throw to the right, and it's completed down to the 46 of Mexico City. They're gonna say it's a gain of 9 for Jason Bartley. Nice 2nd and short coming up.
Yeah, Jason Burley, 9 yards on the play on the out route on the other side of the field. Spreading this defense out for Houston a little bit, keeping them on their toes on this first drive. I like it.
Heavy set for Phoenix Jones up the middle. Going to get the first down. Stays in Mexico City territory with the stop made by Josh Rowe, but it's a new set of downs for the Aztecs.
And not only are they spreading this defense out with their passing game, but they're also switching the pass with the run this first drive. They're staying very balanced, something that we didn't see very much during the first half from this team.
3 wide receivers on first down. Wilson fakes the handoff, throws it. Nice pass down the middle. Completed to Jason Bartley. It's another first down. Gain of 11 this time.
Barley now. Wilson, the Bronze Bomber, heating up on this drive. Waiting to see it all first half. Now it's starting to heat up here in the second half. Love to see it. Love to see Barley getting that completion over the middle. Nice first down on that play.
Really starting to put things together here. 3 bunch to the left versus a nickel pack. First down at the Houston 40. Wilson fakes the handoff. Gonna throw left. Pass complete. Wide open is Jason Bartley, and another first down. Gets it for a gain of 13 down to the 27.
2 completions in a row now for Jason Barley. This time, the last one was over the middle. This time, over on the left-hand side by the sidelines. Great out pattern, and the defense was nowhere to be found. Wide open completion. First down on the play, all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Wilson's starting to really move the Jets now. He's almost at about 200 yards passing on the day. He's only had 3 misses on 21 attempts, one of those being an interception. Power I for 1st and 10. 1 receiver to the right. Wilson gonna throw, screens it out. Pass complete to Jones, goes to the left sideline. Barrels through one, barrels through another, but could not get through Zed Markov, and it's a gain of 7 as a result.
Phoenix Jones, throw yourself a forearm and get those extra 3 yards, young man. That's what we're used to seeing. Get those nice yards and get a second and short for your team.
Now inside the Headhunter red zone. First time in a while since that last drive to end the half. Handoff up the middle. Bentley can't go anywhere. They'll credit him with a yard to bring it up to the 18 for 3rd and 1.
But that's what we're used to seeing from Ray Bentley. Ray Bentley made the switch in the offseason from fullback to the halfback position. We're used to seeing him get those short yardage gains. It'll take him a little while to get used to getting longer yardage situations. Nice 2-yard gain there to set up a 3rd and short.
Big eye for 3rd and 1. Handoff up the middle. Phoenix Jones gets the first down. Pushing ahead for another 4 yards. Takes it inside the 15.
And led there by the fullback, Alonso Guerrero, number 49, in that spot. Phoenix Jones just follows him right up the middle. Nice first down now inside the 15-yard line.
They're going to have 3 wide, 1 tight end right. Wilson fakes the handoff, throws left, pass caught. Nice job by Nick Lockett with his first reception of the day. That's a gain of 5.
And that's one thing that the run does for you. It opens up that play action pass. You run the ball 2 or 3 times in a row if successfully, like they did with Phoenix Jones and Ray Bentley, like they did on the last few plays. Matt Wilson goes back to the play action pass. Nice 6-yard gain. And another 2nd and medium shot coming up right here.
Free play here on the 12th play of the drive. Pass is incomplete, intended for Mike Daggs. It'll end up being about half the distance to the goal to give them 4 yards on the offsides.
Yeah, Isabella Blackwell on the coverage, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a nice gain. As it looks like that was going to be number 92. The backup, Jericho Walls, the defensive end, jumping offsides there.
Yeah, so that'll give them a half distance, and I think this should bring up either 1st and goal or 2nd and short. Yeah, it'll be 2nd down and inches, just at the 4-yard line. Dax to the left, 3 receivers right. 12th play of the drive. Wilson throws left. Pass is complete. Into the end zone. 6 puntos Aztecas. Ray Bentley with the screen.
Nice, easy completion from Wilson to Bentley on that flat pattern. All Bentley had to do was break one ankle tackle, and he was across the pylon for 6 points. Easy pitch and catch, and a nice drive capped off right there to bring it within one score, pinning this extra point.
That full drive went 13 plays, 78 yards, resulting in the touchdown. This kick is on the way and good. Varner hits the extra point. It's now a 21-13 ball game. Now only down by 8 points. Aerial coverage of today's game being brought to you by Dags, DroneWorks, aerial photography, and videography services in New York State. You can find them on Instagram at Dags DroneWorks or their website, dagsdroneworks.com. That is Dags with 2 G's. Varner to kick the ball away. Be returned at about the goal line by Corky. Getting up to the 20. Tried to push through up the middle. But he'll get about 22 yards on the return. Set it up at the 22-yard line.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but did that last Mexico City Aztec drive take so long that this is Houston's first crack at it in the second half?
You are correct in that. Yes, this is the first drive for Houston in the second half, and we're about 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Burr going to hand off to Wells, left side, gets wrapped up, stays on his feet. Stays up another one, but cannot escape the second tackle. Nice job on the secondary from number 23, Ben Charbs, to stop GP Wells from going any further.
I thought he was going to break another big one. He got past the first broken tackle by Ronnie Watson, and I thought he was off to the races again, but good job by Charbs to catch up to him and bring him down.
Puts it up for a gain of 14 for a first down for the Headhunters. Big eye formation. They're going to hand it off. Wells up the middle, spins around, going to get it out to the 41. They'll call it a gain of 5. When GP Wells has just been having himself a day, closing in on 200 yards rushing.
And he doesn't even have 10 attempts yet. That's the crazy thing about it. I think that was his 7th attempt. Yes, 7 attempts, 187 yards. He's averaging over 26 yards per carry. Have yourself a day.
It's been an insane run for
Absolutely.
GP Wells. One receiver left, offset eye. They'll hand off to Wells again, but this time he's stuffed in the backfield. Tackle there from Ronnie Watson for a loss of about 2. Set up a third and medium situation.
Yeah, one of the few times we've seen GP Wells go backwards. This time a tackle for loss by Ronnie Watson. He had 3 tackle for losses last game. This time gets a tackle for loss on GP Wells to bring up a third and long situation.
Gonna go 5 wide on 3rd and 7. Dime pack for Mexico City. Burr to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket.
Whoa.
Right side pass completed and steps out of bounds just barely. Is number 89 of Houston. That is one of the secondary receivers, Tex Hunt. Just barely crossing that line.
Enough wherewithal, enough heads-up play there by Tex Hunt, the backup wide receiver, to get that second foot across the first down marker before he goes out of bounds. So good job by him to make sure he gets across the first down marker.
2 wide for first down. Burr with a big step drop. Gonna heave one down the middle. Pass is caught behind the defense, and D.R. Simmons across. Touchdown, Houston!
D.R. Sim got behind the secondary again. Second time we've seen him do that in this game. This time it goes for a touchdown. And let's see who it was this time. I believe it was 22 back there, Brody, and Dags again. And I think that's 3rd time for Dags. This secondary keeps getting burned by Sims. Sims making it look easy at this point.
D.R. Sim for 54 yards getting the touchdown. That puts him to 111 yards on the day. Oh, he is still piling on the points, piling on the yards, and just to kind of keep an eye out on things, D.R. Sim, my math is correct, and the extra point is up and through. Now stands at 17,000 970 passing yards. He is closing into 18,000.
Yeah, he needed 141 yards to get to 18,000. We have him at 111 now, if the stats is updated on our sheet. So he's only 30 yards away.
Boy, it's going to be a night of milestones here in Houston. This ball is returned from Jeffrey Daggs. He won't get across a couple of defenders there. He'll get taken down at the 23-yard line. Esports TV has partnered with the SFL to bring sim football to millions of homes over the next 2 years. ESTV is the world's first 24/7 live, linear, and video-on-demand esports channel available everywhere through your smart TV, phone, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and more. Visit estv.co to learn more about programming and to find all the ways you can catch SFL action on the network. Wilson going to start at the power set for first down. Throws it out to Phoenix Jones, who just gets across the line of scrimmage. Managed to carry one defender with him down to the 25 for a gain of 2.
Yeah, he tried to break out of that tackle, but just nothing doing. Couldn't get past that defender right there out of his grasp. Only a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up here for Wilson and company.
2nd down and 8 with a tight end flex to the left. Wilson under center, going to step back. Throws it out to the left to Mike Daggs. It's completed down to the 31. It's another gain of a few more yards. Got bopped out of bounds by Corey Menor. It'll be 3rd and 2.
And now Daggs only 3 yards away from 100 receiving on the game today. So he's having himself a great game in his own right. And a big 3rd and 2 coming up here for this offense.
Houston crowd starting to get a little loud here. Wilson hands it off up the middle. And it's a good first down for Phoenix Jones. Brings it up to the 34. Keeps the drive going for the Aztecs.
And despite the running game not being a huge total, now Phoenix Jones only up to about 28, 29 yards total. They've been effective on short yardage situation, and it's proved to be such right there, getting another first down.
3 wide on 1st and 10. Nickel pack for Houston here. Wilson faking the handoff. Going to throw to the right. Oh, a little bit of a miscommunication. Nick Lockett, the intended receiver, thinking there might have been a little bit of blocking there out there too.
Yeah, Dedrick Law, though, undercut that route, and that could have spelled trouble right there for this offense for Mexico City. Could have been another pick 6.
Wilson's going to go under center with a big eye on 2nd and 10. Pressure on the line from Houston. Handing it off to Jones up the middle. Going to get 6 yards. Brings it up to the Mexico City 40. You see there, Phoenix Jones getting about 34 yards on the day. As we were talking about, they've been very good in the short yardage situations where they needed to convert.
Absolutely, and we'll see if it can be another one right here on this 3rd and 4th situation. So far the second half, they've been doing well. Let's see if it can be another one here.
3 wide receivers right, Daggs to the left side for 3rd and 4. Wilson looking to throw. Got for Daggs. Makes the catch, gets the first down. Stays on his feet in Houston territory down at the 44-yard line. Finally tackled by Corey Menor, but what an incredible connection.
And another tight window. We saw another similar play to this in the first half where that ball was right there, undercut. Could have been another pick 6. Whiffed by the same person, I even believe, Keenan Samuels. Keenan Samuels had 2 whiffed pick 6s, and Daggs comes away with both of them on the receiving end. That's just outstanding offense right there by Daggs and Wilson.
They'll go back to the 3 wide, 1 tight set, this time on the tight end flex. Wilson gonna throw back to Daggs. Pass completed right side, down to the 31-yard line. There's a gain of 14 on the play.
And with that last reception, not this one, but the last one, Daggs now well over 100 yards receiving on the day. So another great game by Daggs through the receiving end on the game. And getting another first down, this time on the other end of the field, on the right side this time. Just continuing to spread this Houston defense out and keeping them on their toes.
Mike Daggs so far, 7 receptions for 126 yards. Wilson going to throw to the left side here for Bentley. Stays on his feet, gets inside to the 26. And another tackle from Corey Menor. That's the 12th tackle of the game for Corey Menor.
Corey Menor is balling out there today on defense, just piling up the tackles today and making sure he doesn't allow anybody to get past him on defense.
Heavy eye for second down and 4. Gonna hand off to Phoenix Jones, right side. Gets swarmed by a couple of headhunters. Not gonna do anything there. It'll be effectively a loss of 1. Gonna bring it up to the 26-yard line. Boy, Mexico City's drive starting to stall a little bit here as we are coming up to the end of the third quarter. It's time for some 4s, 86s, and some 12s in the chat, folks. Mexico City trying to push to get back into this game. They trail the Headhunters 28-13. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on YouTube. Here we go. Fourth quarter now underway here at Jules Simeon Stadium. Ethan Muslin, Nate Hall on the call tonight. Mexico City trying to get in the end zone to get back in this game. Wilson on 3rd and 5. Pump fakes. Throws right. Pass completed to Jason Bartley. It's a first down at the 20.
That pump fake by the Bronze Bomber worked to perfection right there. Froze the defense in their spots where they were at. And easy completion ended up being out there to Jason Bartley. Another first down to move the sticks.
Get it exactly at the edge of the red zone. Now for the big eye. Phoenix Jones up the middle. Going to get 5 before he gets wrapped up at the 15. There's a tackle from Zed Markov. That's his first solo tackle of the day.
And another good run. 5 yards right up the gut to Phoenix Jones. And another second and medium coming up.
It's exactly what you were talking about, just being slow and methodical, and it's been doing wonders for Mexico City right now as we are on the 12th play of this drive. 2 wide with a tight end right. Wilson with time, down the middle. Nearly intercepted by Kai Cash. And he'll knock it away for 3rd down.
And that would have been a backbreaker for that would have spelled that would have hurt. That would have hurt
absolutely
big time.
Hurt.
Yeah, that would have been a ender right there almost.
But they're still threatening now. 3rd down and 5, 3 wide to the left. Dags to the right on the flex. Need to get to the 10 to move the chains. Wilson throws left. Pass caught. First down and a little bit more. Takes it to the 3. Jacob McCall with the huge clutch catch.
Man, I was. If he would have had the wherewithal to just keep his feet in bounds, that would have been 6 points. But as it is, 1st and goal from the 3, and they need to find a way to punch it in right here.
They are 9 feet away from pay dirt. And to make this once again an 8-point game, heavy eye formation, 1st down and goal. Gonna hand off to Phoenix Jones up the middle. Can't get anywhere. He's caught right at the line. It looks like that was Jason Peace making the tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, 2nd and goal from the 3 now. Nowhere to go. Peace, the rookie, first round pick, 11th overall out of Albuquerque, played in the minor league championship game this past minor league season, making a big tackle right there.
2nd down and goal. They're going to pitch it to Phoenix Jones. Penalty on the play. It's tentatively a touchdown.
Oh,
We're going to have to see what the call is. This might be going back.
Yeah, it's coming back. That's horrible.
Oh, that is disappointing. Bill Henry getting called on the hold. So instead of a touchdown, they're going to be pushed back another 10 yards to the 13, where it will still be 2nd down and goal.
Man, had that run stood, that would have brought it back to within a 1-score game, but I hate to see it. It's still 2nd and goal, though, just from 10 yards further back.
They'll have a little more to play with here. They're going into a big eye for 2nd and goal. Wilson hands it off. Phoenix Jones wrapped around in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Huge tackle there from KD Slater. That's his first tackle for loss of the day.
KT Slayer, 2nd season now with Houston, but a big 3-yard tackle for loss on that play is going to make this 3rd down even more longer now trying to get this ball into the end zone.
So 3rd down and goal from Houston 16. They gotta get it in the end zone here. 3 wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Wilson from the shotgun, has time, throws down the middle, intercepted! Picked away, it looked like the Terrell Cooper, the intended target. Josh Rowe gets his 2nd pick of the day.
They were looking for number 19 right there. That's Terrell Cooper across the middle. And as you said, Josh Rowe just sitting there playing center field. And just in the way of that pass, Matt Wilson didn't see him in time and throws the interception right there to Rowe. If Houston takes over right there on the 20.
So with 8:10 to go in the game, it's still a 2-score game. Mexico City not out of it yet. But Houston's going to start playing clock kill here. Handoff, GP Wells, right side. Will be a gain of 3 on the play before Dexter Jackson makes the stop. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And Mexico City needs to play defense now if they want to climb back into this game. Clock ticking now, under 8 minutes to go. As you stated, Houston looking to play clock as much as possible. They're probably going to go conservative here throughout as much as anybody throughout as much of this game left.
Burr under pressure here, going to throw it out. Pass completed to DR Sim. He's getting some space.
There he goes.
He's still on his feet, and there he goes. Touchdown, Houston!
Oh my! 3 touchdown lead now. DR Sim gets by the defense for the 2nd time tonight for a touchdown, and this could also spell end game for Mexico City. We don't want to say that yet because there's still plenty of time to go. But that's just that hurts right there. DR Sim gets a broken tackle off of Gerard Brody right there over the middle and just outruns Jermaine Midfield at the end all the way to the end zone. 6 more points and a 3-score lead midway through the 4th.
That is DR Sim's career touchdown number 125, and it eclipses 18,000 receiving yards on the career. DR Sim maintaining that number 1 spot for a reason. Sonny J to kick this up for the extra point, and it is good. So Mexico City going to be in a deeper, darker hole. They're down now by 22 with 7:32 to go in the ballgame.
So Mike Daggs eclipses 1 for the Aztecs today, and DR Sim maintains and eclipses 2 tonight for Houston to take a 3-score lead. We're just seeing all kinds of milestones tonight, and I love to see it.
Is an absolute appropriate tribute, I would say, as the kick is underway for Jags. He'll take it about the 6. Up to the 20, 25. He'll stay on his feet to about the 27-yard line. The SFL is partnered with Laser to deliver digital SFL player trading cards to its players and viewers during live events on SFL Twitch. Viewers every 30 minutes will be issued cards, or you can buy SFL card packs through Laser's store. The new Season 19 pack will be available soon. Visit layzr.gg and click the Join Alpha button to connect to your Twitch account and begin collecting. Wilson going to hand off on 1st down. To the right side is Phoenix Jones. He'll get about 3 before he gets up to the 30.
And I think it's about time you abandon the run game. I know you want to keep the defense honest here, but at this point in the ball game with 7 minutes left to go and 3 scores down, you need to start thinking about throwing this ball.
Absolutely do at this point. You have to be super aggressive. You're down 3 scores. You've got 7 minutes to go in the game. You got to get yourself back into it as soon as possible. Heavy eye for 2nd and 7. Wilson going to throw. Right side. Pass caught by Phoenix Jones, but is caught in the backfield for a loss. They consider it's a loss of 2 on the play, and Markov getting his first tackle for loss.
And going backwards 2 yards isn't going to do it. Yeah, you threw the ball, but you threw it behind the line of scrimmage. You got to go downfield here.
So now 3rd down and 9. 3 wide to the right. Wilson going to throw the short pass. Not going to go anywhere, unfortunately. He got the catch to Bentley, but only gets it up to the 33, and that's going to end up being a 3 and out.
Yeah, and You hate to see it. Another 3 and out for Mexico City coming up here. George Amy coming on to punt this ball away again. It's just 3 plays. It's just not going to do it when you only net about 5 yards on the 3 plays.
That will bring out the punter, George Amy. And bring it up to the 33, effectively flipping the field. And a nice little run there from Corky to bring it up to the 36-yard line. Visit the SFL website at simulationfl.net for links to apparel from Sector 6 and SFL mini helmets from 97 Sports Promotions. Plus, features from our content team, including Swamp Talk, Power Rankings, and many more feature series. See all the league records, team stats, player leaderboards, rankings of next class of SFL talent, and so much more. Simulationfl.net, your home for everything SFL. Burr looking to pass on first down, has some time, throws to the right side. It'll be completed to Talon Steele. That's his first catch of the day. Just to bring it up for a gain of 6.
Well, so much for them being conservative, huh? I mean, last drive they throw the ball deep over the middle to DR Sim. They get a touchdown. First play this drive, they throw it to Talon Steele for a nice 6-yard gain. So keeping the passing in their repertoire is definitely not conservative.
And they are keeping it in bounds, more importantly. It'll keep the clock running now with 5.5 to go. 3 wide and 2 in the back for Houston. Burr going to hand it off, but caught right at the line. John Fowler, the rookie, making the play. It's going to be a loss of about a half a yard. So nice job from the rookie draftee, John Fowler, out of Madison.
Yeah. From Madison, he was picked in the 3rd round from this past draft. Overall pick number 61. In the rookie draft, 6'5", 255. Good job on that tackle.
Burr to throw on 3rd down and 4. He even won out. It's intercepted by Jeffrey Daggs. He's got room to run at the 40. Go to the 45, and he'll be wrapped up at the 46-yard line. Mexico City still has life left.
And we've seen it done before. We've seen teams come back from 4 scores down before with less than 5 minutes left. It's not out of the realm of possibility. So you definitely, I mean, it's an uphill battle for sure, but definitely doable, and that's the first step right there. Great interception by Jeffrey Daggs, and a great return to get the ball up to almost midfield.
Mexico City currently down 22 points, 35-13, 4:55 to go in the game. Wilson's going to have 2 and 2 on first down. Oh, hit as he threw. The ball is fumbled. It'll be picked up by Mexico City. It'll be a loss of 7. Looks like they'll call that a strip sack, and Mexico City's going to challenge.
They're going to challenge to see if that was a backwards pass, and I think this is the right call to see if it was a forwards pass. Let's see what they call here. I didn't see if that was.
They have to burn a timeout here.
Yeah, I didn't see if that was forward or not. Let's see what the replay shows. Yeah, it looked like
it was just going forward.
Yeah, I think it was going forward a little bit. Yeah. Might have bounced off a helmet, but it was definitely going forward there.
Let's get the call from R62.
The play has been ruled a forward pass and therefore incomplete.
It is an incomplete pass. The ball was moving forward, so that will reset the clock. It won't cost them a timeout, thankfully, but it does stop play.
And more importantly, it saves them 7 yards that they lost on the fumble, so great challenge.
So now we're looking at 2nd down and 10. 3 bunch to the right, 1 to the left. Wilson from the shotgun. Under pressure from the left. Throws it.
Oh, there it is.
It's intercepted. Intended for Terrell Cooper. And it comes right back into the hands of Houston. And it's another interception, this time by number 24, Isabella Blackwell.
And Isabella Blackwell, first season, as we've been saying, from San Diego. One-handed. I might have been off the back of one of her teammates right there. Might have been off the back of Corey Menner, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe Keaton Samuels back there from his linebacker spot. But nonetheless, just a great play to get that interception and get the ball right back to the offense.
Now Houston setting up at their own 46. 1st and 10 with a heavy set. They're going to throw. Right side. Pass completed to Timo Jones. Going to bring it up to the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 2 for the rookie from Lexington.
And another one-handed catch, this time by the tight end. And a 2-yard gain. And he stays in bounds and keeps the clock running.
Yeah, with less than 4.5 minutes left to go. Still a 22-point deficit, so Mexico City going to have to start getting a little more aggressive. 2nd down and 8, again in the heavy eye. Burr under center. Milking the clock very nicely. Going to hand it off to GP Wells, who goes right. Tried to spin around, could not go anywhere. He'll get no gain on the play, and a nice stop from Menefield to bring up 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 coming up here. Menefield with a nice pass breakup. Definitely need this here by the defense on 3rd down. Get the ball back. Now with less than 4 minutes left and the clock's still running. Oh, that was a completion. Okay, so, but yeah, 3rd and 8. The defense needs to make a stop here on 3rd down.
Nickel pack now for Mexico City. 3 wide receivers for Houston on the offset eye. Play clock under 5. Burr going to hand off to Wells, right side. Caught in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a ½ yard. Mexico City's defense holds firm, and they'll get the football back with less than 3 to go.
And a good defensive stand by Mexico City's defense to get the ball back and try to make something happen with less than 3 minutes left by the time they get the ball here. But a good job to stop Houston City's offense, who has been very efficient all day long.
They've been very efficient, very high scoring. You have long plays of 48, 77, and 88 all going for scores. They have been living by the big play as the punt is underway from Ron Foster. Fair catch called at the Mexico City 19-yard line. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. Mexico City going to have 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right here on 1st down. 2:38 to go in the ballgame. Wilson, quick step, throws left. Pass caught by Mike Daggs. He's got room, but he'll get tackled down at the 49. It'll be a 1st down for the Aztecs. They hurry back to the line.
And I like the hurry up. They got to get as many plays as possible now before the 2-minute warning.
20 seconds to go before that warning. Wilson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks, throws to the right side. Pass completed, and it's caught by Jacob McCall. It's down to the 40 to the 39. They're going to say 2nd and short. This will be the last play before the warning. Wilson throws, short pass, caught, down to the 30, and they will not run back to the line in time. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Mexico City is rushing, trying to get to the end zone. They trail Houston 35-13. You're watching the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music on YouTube. Two minutes to go here in Jules Simeon Stadium in Houston, Texas. Mexico City driving now with Wilson throwing left side. Pass is completed. Steps out of bounds at the 20. Jacob McCall got the catch, but it's just short of the first. They'll say he's right at the 20.
Yeah, the 2nd and inches from the 20 coming up here for Mexico City. Playbook is wide open. Definitely need to pass it as much as possible, but sideline routes are your best friend right now. They've been working on this drive here and just get the ball towards the sideline any way possible.
Twins to the right in this pistol set here for 2nd and inches. Wilson to throw right. Pass caught. Going up the field is Jason Bartley. He gets steps out of bounds at the 9. Stops the clock with 1:51 to go. It'll be 1st down and goal for the Aztecs.
And that's 84 yards now on the day for Bartley. So he's having himself a good day on 8 receptions in this game so far. Now inside the 10-yard line.
2 in the back, 2 wide on 1st and goal. Wilson to throw. Left side, pass completed. Gonna go left and cannot get out of bounds. Looks like that was the number 49. That's a fullback making the catch for Mexico City. Yeah, that's Alonso Guerrero. Clock running down now with 1:33. Pass to the right side here is completed, but Ray Bentley can't go anywhere. Be third down and goal now at the 3.
Clock's still running. They
Running
got to get
back.
something going.
Minute 20 to go. Wilson to throw. Going to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Mike Diggs!
I'm just going to let
Wouldn't
that
have it
one.
any other way.
I'm just going to let that one sit in for a second. No other way to end this one. If Mexico City doesn't score for the rest of this game, no better way to end this one right here for Mexico City scoring than a Matt Wilson to Mike Diggs touchdown pass to throw right there in the back of the end zone. Toe drag swag by Mike Diggs to bring this within a 2-score game.
Would not have it any other way. And you know Matt is loving every second of that as the kick is up and good. It's going to make it 35-20. Houston still holding a 15-point lead with a minute 18 to go. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts, and can't be surprised here. Cole Varner's going to go for the onside kick. They can get the football back. They might be able to make this a little closer. There we go. The kick is on, and it is picked up. Oh, a little bit of a backwards run. Whoa, a bit of a benefit there. The almost effectively ended up being a squib. The ball is taken up at midfield from the onside kick.
Yeah, and all the way back to midfield, as you stated, they have all 3 timeouts. Does Mexico City? They need a stop here. They cannot allow Houston to get a first down. They could get the ball back with 0 timeouts left here and try to score again.
On first down, handoff to Wells up the middle. Going to get a gain of 4. Mexico will take their first timeout. That'll be a minute 11 left to go. It'll be 2nd and 6. Mexico City hoping to put a stop here on this drive, get a 3 and out, and get the ball back. Heavy I formation, 2nd down and 6. We're going to hand off to Wells, left side. He's got room. He's got the first down. No! They're going to say he's short. Just barely missed the first down. Mexico City calls their 2nd timeout. It'll be a minute 5 to go, but there's about a ruler left between getting the ball back and this game being over.
All right, defense for Mexico City. Who's going to make the play at this point? 3rd and inches now for your defensive squad. You got a half an inch to go. Try to bring down GP Wells, and only 1 timeout left.
Hand off to Wells. He gets the first down. He cuts around. He's got room to go. Can he shake the tackles? No, he will not. He'll get down to the 12-yard line before Dan Tritz makes the play. And Mexico will call their last timeout, but the game is effectively over by now.
And that'll do it. Houston will come away with this victory. Great game by Houston to come away with this win. GP Wells has been a stud all game long. Well over 200 yards on the ground in this game. And those 2 long touchdown runs. Just a great overall. You see it right there, unofficially 226 on 2 touchdowns on 14 carries, 88 the long. Just an outstanding game by this guy.
Yeah, he has been the factor in Houston coming away with this win as we are now in victory formation. Bill Burr going to kneel it down for one more time before we officially call it a day. But yeah, GP Wells, he had that 88-yard run for a touchdown. He had about another 70-something yards for a touchdown. Those 2 big plays really helped Houston really get up on top of Mexico City, because if you don't have those, you don't have the 77-yard touchdown from DR Sim, you're looking at a completely different ball game here. Just those big plays, that big exposure of the Mexico City defense really helped the Headhunters get on top here in this ball game.
And as these last few seconds tick away, I cannot say enough that it is no other poetic way to end this football game than the final scoring of the game to be that Matt Wilson to Mike Diggs touchdown pass to the back of the end zone to end the scoring of this football game.
Absolutely. 0's on the clock, and Houston keeps the home streak alive with 11 in a row. They defeat the Aztecs 35-20. Look at the overall defense, their offense there. 533 yards of total offense for Houston compared to 415. And you kind of see there, Mexico City just could not get anything going with Phoenix Jones or Ray Bentley.
Yeah, I think that time of possession on the screen was a typo. I don't think Mexico City could have 70 minutes of time of possession in this game. But be that as it may, there was, I think the running game for both teams was the difference in this ball game. GP Wells, well over 200 total yards on the ground by himself. Between Phoenix Jones and Ray Bentley, the two total together couldn't reach 50 yards together themselves.
Yeah, it was a great battle, too, in the air between both Matt Wilson and Dave Burr. Wilson ended up with 353 yards of aerial offense. Dave Burr with 312 yards. I mean, just combining for 665 yards between two quarterbacks is an amazing sight. A great aerial display from both of these players.
Absolutely, a great quarterback duel. Each quarterback threw 3 picks. Dave Burr threw 1 extra touchdown. Dave Burr threw for 3. Matt Wilson threw for 2. DR Sam had those 2 long monster touchdown receptions in the game. Got behind the secondary for Mexico City twice. He played a huge difference as well in the outcome of this ball game. Huge game for DR Sam. Hit that milestone partway through the second half. 18,000 plus receiving yards, as well as 125 total touchdowns in his career. Great job by him in this ball game as well.
Yeah, a lot of accolades, a lot of milestones made in this game, and with everything behind the scenes here in the SFL, I think this is just a great way to cap everything off. GP Wells, the player of the game honors for today, 15 attempts, 225 yards and 2 touchdowns, along with 9 receiving yards. That definitely well-deserved. He single-handedly kept Houston ahead of this game. Next week, Houston will go to Atlanta to face the Hive, while Mexico City will be going... Oh, because I'm trying to figure everything out right now. Mexico City will be home at Studio Azteca to take on the Scorpions, who just decimated San Diego earlier tonight. Once again, final score, Houston 35, Mexico City 20. For everyone here in the SFL, for my partner Nate Hall, the Commissioner Extraordinaire Cameron Irvine, I'm Ethan Muslin. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music. We'll see you next time. We love you, everybody.